day in and day out, you can't wait for those mistakes to fall in your lap to be amazing. You got to be amazing all the time. But what does that really mean? Let's talk about customer amazement. And that is, my definition of amazement is not about being over the top and, delivering the most incredible service you've ever had.
Right.
When you have that opportunity, and Ford, we know what you do. Like, you help people with their marketing,
right?
And you're gonna, maybe there's a glitch on a website. My website's down, and your people work at midnight to get it fixed. That's over the top, right?
Right.
But day in and day out, you can't wait for those mistakes to fall in your lap to be amazing. You got to be amazing all the time. But what does that really mean? If I'm a customer and I have an expectation, if you meet that expectation every single time, I'm going to say you're amazing. And by the way, the expectations that most people have, they're normal. It's like when I call you and you call me back in an hour, I go, hey, wow, that was quick. That's what I hoped for. That's what I expected. I didn't have to wait 3 days for you to call me back. I'll make it simple.
Right.
Most of the time, you either are meeting the expectation or you're the tiniest bit above average. So Horst Schulze, who was the first president and co-founder of the Ritz-Carlton organization, said that if you want, this was my terminology, amazing, but we talked about it. He says, you don't have to be over the top. I said, well, how much better than average do you have to be? And he thought about it and he said, like, maybe 10% above average. I go, okay, you're like me, a little above average. And what is a little above average? He goes, well, the example I like to share is if you check in or you walk into my hotel, you get out of the taxi or the limo or whatever, and the bellman looks at the luggage tag and says, Mr. Hyken? Yeah, well, welcome to the Ritz. Using my name is a tiny bit above average. You get up to the front desk and that bellman's called the front desk or with, maybe on the radio to say, hey, Mr. Hyken's walking up to the front desk. And I walk up there and like, they're waiting for me. Hey, Mr. Hyken, yeah, we have your reservation up in front. Wow, I didn't even have to do anything. It's there. So that sounds crazy. Where's the restroom? Let me take you there and show you rather than tell you, go down there, make a right, another left. You'll see it on the right side. Little things like that add up. And that was his version. So if you think about it on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 is bad, 5 is amazing, 3 is average. 1, 2 is fair, 3 is average, 4 is good, and 5 is amazing. If you're a tiny little bit better than average, consistently and predictably, you're going to get 5s most of the time from your customers, guests, clients, whatever you want to call them.
Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the clip. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday at 11 o'clock Central for more Fordify Live TV.